Are you at a tilt?
Yep. This
Only
happens.
slightly. Only slightly.
Slightly. But hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is episode 26 of the NgoVo Convo podcast, where two stupids make a right. I don't know if I'm pointing correctly, but I hope this is right. I'm one of your hosts, Veronica, and I'm joined by Harrison No.
What up?
If you're new here, we both just want an excuse to talk about anything that ranges from anime to comics, because some would say it's conversing. Do you get it? NgoVo Convo.
NgoVo Convo. NgoVo Convo, if you don't know how to spell our last names.
Wow, you took that bit from me. You can watch every episode on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice. And today, by the long title that you will see this episode, we are going to be talking about Slime, the anime, season 2, part 2. Part 1 is up, episode 5. We'll link it.
Did we forget about it? That we did
No,
one?
we did not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we didn't forget that we did that a long time ago.
I appreciate you just want to talk about Slime again. It's okay.
Yeah. Or the long name is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. But who wants that long ass name to be told over and over again?
Say it again correctly.
No. Slime! So if you haven't finished part 2 of season 2, it's 12 episodes. Watch it on Crunchyroll. That is the legal website. Funimation. Anything. Anywhere legal. Or if it's illegal, don't let us know. Yeah. But yeah, 12 short episodes that you can watch. Take a pause. You don't want to be spoiled. Come back in a day or two. Preferably a day, and then you can unpause and listen to us be messy in this episode. Because in the first episode that we did this, it was quite messy.
Let's keep it a tradition.
Yeah, why not?
Easy.
But Harrison, when this part 2 started coming out, what did you have any thoughts about anything?
No. This is part season 2, part 1, season 2A, whatever, however you want to call it, right? Ended with Rimuru essentially becoming a demon lord, right?
Yep.
Like he freaking messed with all that entire army and
killed
just
20,000 people.
Yeah, easy. So that's where we came off. So it was already on a high note, and I was like, a hype note, as some would say.
Oh.
Said no one but me.
When you host,
I'm taking over. No, but it ended on a hype note. So I was very excited for part 2 because I was like, oh, where does it go from here? Now we get to see him as a demon lord, I guess. What? So it was already cool. And it was one of those you already got to see them attack that army. So now it's what's next? Right.
And also the dragon, he's
oh yes.
He's
Veldora,
hot.
Veldora. Oh no, he's hot.
Oh
no. He's became one of my favorite characters.
Oh, definitely.
100%. My fiance loves him so much. She also loves the design. You don't say. Man, it was so good. I came off just expecting either more hype or just give me more slime. At the end of the day, I love this. I just love the series so much.
It's such a feel-good series.
Yeah. What about you though? Coming from part B or part A, did you have any expectations or anything like that?
I kind of thought the hype would continue upwards, but I see as we finish the part B, part 2, whatever you want to call it, the second half of season 2, it needed that slow burn.
It dipped back to essentially it became very so yeah, I guess going from it, if you already watched the whole series, which you should have by now, or at least go watch it, because at this point it does have a slow burn when you first get back into this half. I think it'll be different if you watch from the beginning. Like if you watch the entire season, it'll be different. But for us, we had a break, so
it was more informational, which was nice because towards the end, it was more
informational and political.
Yeah,
somewhat.
And political. But towards the end of it, like you could tell that it made sense. Because
essentially, like, it was a lot of like, so like the first episode coming back is called The Visitor. So like the Dwarven Kingdom comes in, and then the Elf
the Elves
Kingdom comes in. Essentially, everyone's trying to like, they want to do talks and try to figure out what to do next.
And they also wanted to figure out slime.
Yeah, they want to understand like what's his intentions and everything, because he essentially revealed to the leaders, right, that he was a human and reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah. I find it so funny that we forget that this is an isekai. Like, he has said this probably, I want to say 3 or 4 times in part 2. He's like, oh, but I died. I got stabbed. And here I am. I'm just trying to live a peaceful life and build a town.
He just wants to have a nice life. Me too, bro. Me too. Because that's his goal. That's his goal. Like, I think that's what makes it different, is like, he just wants a chill life. But like, compared to like others, he's OP as hell though.
Because when he took over as Demon Lord, he basically leveled up his whole town. Like, all of the characters in the town have leveled up, and it's so funny.
It's hilarious. Because if you think of it as like a video game aspect, it's like, oh wait, they just ranked up legitimately.
Yeah, they all did.
Like, yeah. But I guess the second part of season 2 is kind of broken up. It's like you can kind of divide it up, right? Like first half is all political, right?
Yeah, all the talk.
But now
they're political,
because they all start realizing, what's his name?
Clayman.
Clayman is like the main dude that they need to worry about. Even though as a viewer, we've known that he's like been affecting.
But
all this stuff.
Clayman is a puppet, and we found out he's a puppet to Yuki.
Which who would have thought? I didn't even expect that. I was just like, oh cool, he's like a headmaster dude. But apparently he's not just that. He's actually evil.
Yeah.
Or we don't know. We don't know exactly, actually.
Maybe season 3 will open that up.
Yeah. But essentially, like, the quick speed notes version of like the whole political talk is like they're trying to take over Falmouth, so then they're gonna have Yum take over and become king. Dude just gets he gets dropped things in his lap. He's like, I'll do my best.
I know. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I'll take over. But I enjoyed Veldora's and Ramirez, the little Tinkerbell.
Ramirez. I can't. I had to. Let me look at it. I hear it every time, but every time I look, I had to look at it to like Ramirez. Yeah. It's weird.
She's
but yes, the fairy demon lord.
The little fairy demon lord. They're so cute. Their dynamics are so
hilarious,
funny. Because Veldora's a freaking weeb.
And he just
likes to read manga.
Yeah. Who would have thought? I mean, it's like one of those, like, he's been in prison for so long. Of course, he's experiencing all these things.
Everything like in the first,
Yeah.
It's so funny because Rimuru, he gave the kids that he taught in the first half manga to read, and now he has to give it to Veldora.
That's what drives Veldora right now, and it's great.
It's so funny.
But yeah, so I think the big focus was like just getting, like, I think it felt like a very slow burn because they was trying to ramp up to like the battle,
the good stuff,
essentially the good stuff.
Yeah, it was worth it.
It was, if the payoff was good.
Yeah,
because essentially, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, half of this part, half of part B was just it just felt like a slow burn because it took like a month essentially, but it was fine because then they dropped. Essentially, they're gonna go to war. They're gonna go to war with Clayman, but then they drop the idea of like there's like they show
other demon lords. Yeah. Poor little Milam. Because Milam and Clayman, their armies were put together basically.
Yeah.
Because Clayman was controlling Milam.
Spoiler alert.
Controlling.
Man.
Oh, she cracks me up.
I guess it's just cool to see like the alliance happen, but the war was dope. Seeing like how everyone got divided up, all the armies joined up, like the Beast King or Animal Kingdom, Beast Kingdom, or whatever was under Benimaru.
Benimaru, yeah. Yeah. Benimaru's a badass.
They're all badass. They're all like insane.
Did you have a favorite fight?
Ooh, favorite fight?
I know who your favorite character is. She has plot. Perhaps. Wait, but there's another demon lord that has plot.
Which one?
Veronica?
All of them.
All of them.
It's great. I love this. It's so good. I love this anime. Favorite fight? I think if I look at it really quickly, I thought honestly the last few episodes were just really cool to watch.
Oh yeah, especially the last 3. Yeah. I think those were
the funniest fight. The funniest thing was Veldora fighting Milam, but like doing all these moves from like these
different
like
animes?
pop culture like moves, like Hadouken, and he does a Kamehameha. I was like,
he did a Goku
out.
Move.
He did, yeah. I laughed out loud in my seat, like straight up. I was like screeching at this point because I was like, "This is amazing."
My boyfriend was like, "Goku."
Like your boyfriend's like Goku. Meanwhile, I'm like Goku.
I know he was like Goku. Are we watching Goku?
But it makes sense. Like Vedora's just pulling stuff from the real world, quote unquote.
All the manga.
Yeah. I will say I think I had the most fun. Like the war was cool. Actually, Benimaru in that fight was cool. Like when he was
going against the big thing.
What thing? What big thing?
That big thing. That one guy.
I can't ever say it. The Caribus. Yeah. It was in season 1. It was like the big thing at the end of season 1.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I just don't remember the name. See, look at us, not remembering names in part 2.
I said it. I just don't know how to say it. I can't say it right. It's like Caribus. I don't know. But it's like the big whale looking thing, right?
Yeah.
That was cool. I think it's just just them showcasing how badass everyone is really cool. And how like even like the lizard people they're able to take on like a good section of the army. Gabiru. Oh man, I think it's just it was just cool that they showcased all this stuff.
All the mini fights were cool. I think all of the side characters just kind of had their own moments with the fights too. Before the Demon Lord, like, was it round table? I guess you could say. Yeah. But that was really cool. But
mic moved. Okay.
Oh, it's okay. But out of all, so we know that there are, well, now, spoiler alert, 8 Demon Lords. There were 10. Now there are 8.
Yeah.
But out of the 10 Demon Lords, who are you most interested in?
Dude, Guy.
I was going to say the same thing. He's the oldest. He's the oldest. One of the oldest.
Okay, wait. Is he the oldest or is Milam the oldest?
I think him and Milam are the oldest. And a third, the blonde hair guy, too.
Yes, yeah. Or blonde haired one?
Was it the blonde hair one? I think it was the blonde hair one.
I don't remember the order. I just remember them being the oldest too. You're right. Those are the oldest too. But I remember like it was like weird because I can remember who took over. They were talking about who took over what spot.
Yeah.
Because there was like other Demon Lords, right? But the fact that they're the one that Clayman was technically under or trying to resurrect was another previous Demon Lord. But
who is in a different body? If you remember.
He's called a Cursed Lord. Oh, he is?
There was with Yuki, there was another person, like a female chick, and she was there's someone that she
that was
took
like
over.
For one episode. Yes. That was like a quick thing.
Maybe those two are related somehow.
Can we also talk about how the twist with Clayman with that whole group though?
Yeah,
Clayman was the weakest.
Yeah.
Clayman's the weakest.
And they put
him in that spot because he's the weakest, and you thought that because he's a demon lord, they're like, wait, hold up, what?
Hold up.
Was he actually a demon? Like, look, I don't know. He was the weakest demon lord, I guess, too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first off, Guy is quite the character. He's very flamboyant Viking,
So
I would say.
He's so interesting, though.
He was all up in Slime's face.
Yeah. What's the blonde? I can't remember the blonde dude's hair. Or blonde dude.
Same.
I don't know. But okay, and then they also like freaked because at one point they were trying to showcase who's powerful enough and all that and who can take on who, and like essentially the two that dropped down were like Carrion, the beast demon lord,
yeah.
and then the harpy one. I forgot her name all of a sudden.
Oh.
The big boobied one.
I'll say it one more time. The what?
The harpy one. Yeah.
The big booby one.
That's the one too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I like how they dropped that. We're jumping so much because there's so much to unpack on the last few episodes.
Yeah.
It's so hard to like.
I know they
if
dropped
anything,
out.
my focus was on the last few because that was when it got the most interesting. Because I was like, first part was like, okay, we know all these people. We know they're just trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, they just all made an alliance and done. All right, let's all fight now. And then, I thought I will say, going to the fight. We're jumping back again. Because Milam's was technically controlled by the harpy, or harpy girl helped out Clayman to control Milam. But then also they mentioned how Clayman had like the five-fingered people.
Like, yeah.
It was like the thumb, like they were like index finger, thumb, all that stuff. I thought that was really cool though. They never delved into it, of course, because they all just got beat.
They all died.
Yeah. Yeah, they all just died. But Shuna beating the one of them was actually really cool.
Oh yeah, Aldaman, the index finger.
Alderman. Yeah.
I
The
thought it was
undead dude.
really funny that when the fight ended, Aldaman was like, "Oh, I follow your leader. Who is he?"
We'll worship him. Hold up.
She goes, "What?"
Nani?
She's like, "Huh?"
But because they already, if you notice the people that got showcased the first half, this half it showed everyone else though.
Oh yeah.
You know, like Shion actually got to fight more often. Benimaru,
Yep.
Shuna.
Shion got really strong. Oh my god. HD boobs.
I love it.
HD boobs.
Shion's best girl. Absolute best girl.
100%.
100% though.
But yeah, I'm assuming, okay, so there is a movie coming out next fall. And I'm going to assume that there's going to be a season 3 because I know the light novel and manga is not done.
Yeah.
How far do you think Rimaru is going to take this?
I don't know anymore because when we finished the season, I had to remind myself, this dude's a slime. Like they straight up said,
He's
like,
literally
it's a slime. I was like,
yeah.
When he first started the season, he's just a slime. He was just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And now he's a demon lord.
Yeah. 1 of 8.
I don't know anymore. One of 8. The 8, what was it?
Octagram.
8. Octagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just find it interesting that we always have to go back to it being said that he's a slime. Like it always ends with
I forget.
Someone saying
I
that
straight
he's
up forget
slime.
though.
Yeah.
They say it, and I'm like, it's a good reminder because I'm like, oh yeah, he is just he's straight up just a slime, and he just absorbs all this power and all that.
I'm interested with the clowns. Most definitely interested in Laplace.
Dude, the next. Oh yeah, when he just beat up the quote unquote vampire.
Yep.
Demon Lord that wasn't actually. There's so many jukes in this one, like how like, oh, that's not the actual vampire Demon Lord. She is, and like, oh, the beast dude is actually the beast attendant was actually Carrion.
The Carrion, yeah.
And then Milam wasn't
didn't
actually
die.
not, and then Milam wasn't actually being controlled because Vedora's like, wait, hold up, she's not, whatever. We're just gonna play around.
I love Milam. She's like best girl too.
I felt like I back whoever says she is. She's not mine, but
she's she's also best girl.
Oops.
Oops. Boops.
She's so funny though. She's hilarious though.
She's so funny.
But I think like the payoff was really good because it was like, oh, you have like this plot of like, oh, you gotta save Milam the entire time. You have all these expectations for these people, and then you realize, oh, it just flips. It's like, oh, just kidding.
She literally said, "Just kidding."
Straight up. And then Clayman's like, I thought I. She's like, nope.
I tricked you.
Yeah.
Did you have any cons about
the only con I can think of on the top of my head that really just it's just like it's a slow burn initially, but for anyone that watches, if most likely at this point you're watching the full season, so I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Otherwise it gets the point across like there has to be that low of like, okay, they gotta figure stuff out. All right, here's back to the battle. So
I wish it was
because it went from like I mean, technically season 2 is long.
Yeah.
It's 24. Just because it was broken up. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But yeah, I want more. If anything, I just want more. And I will say what I do love about the series. Every time when it finishes, it's a feel good moment. It is just 100%. Like there's like you don't feel bad at all. It's just it's always gonna be a feel good. Like it gets hype, it gets dark sometimes, but at the end of the day, it will end up becoming just a feel good.
It's not depressing. Like, oh look, like all this stuff that we're reading.
No, it's not.
It's not depressing at all.
I need to catch up on all that, but. Yeah, no, it's always unexpected. This is always like to me a sleeper if no one's ever actually watched Slime, and for those like you, Veronica, that got scarred by isekai, this is one of the food I'm like, hey, look, this is a good one.
This is a really good isekai.
Yeah,
they did this season really well.
They know what they're about. It's
boobs.
Great.
It's about the boobs
and pecs and abs. Look,
and
Veldora's got.
Yeah, Veldora.
Look at Veldora.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at everyone. We got pretty boys.
And boobs.
I'm trying to help you out here. Hold up.
Oh my god.
Trying to show the equality.
The equality.
Because soon maybe we'll talk about another anime that loves equality.
So much equality. Oh yeah. So what do you think about Diablo? Like what's your stance on him?
We kept jumping around.
Yeah.
The fact that Guy knew of Diablo because everyone just knows him as like some demon dude, right? Or just like some powerful dude. But the fact that Guy's like, oh, this guy's also helping Slime, I'm interested now.
Yeah. I think
man's sus, but also maybe I don't know, maybe he's actually just simping for Slime.
I think so. He's a little sus right now. I mean, he's off on his own little mission that he didn't want to do, but he did it.
He was sus with Shizu. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
We didn't know what to expect, but now it's like, oh, now he's actually helping out. Maybe he like legit just wants to serve like Rimuru. So yeah, I don't know what to think other than like, oh, also homegirl's name is Frey. I got it.
Oh, Frey. Okay.
Yeah, but Diablo, I have no idea what to expect. He's like that weird wild card.
He could flip. Legit, I honestly think he could flip.
Easily flip, because it's like, what if he's just using?
Yeah. Slime.
What do you think of Hinata?
The ending. She always comes in towards the end of like each part too of something. Yeah. I find her very interesting. Like I think she wants to avenge.
She wants to avenge Shizu's
death. Yeah. I just don't think she understands Rimuru. She did not talk to him at all.
No. Do you think she's controlled, or that you think that's legit her? Because at the end, I need to rewatch again, but something flickered, and it looked like it wasn't her for a split second. Because remember, the guy was like, Laplace was like, wait, I thought you were supposed to lure her out.
She was supposed to be somewhere else.
Yeah. I need to check that again, but I remember seeing that, and I was supposed to go back because I was really curious.
I don't know. I hope they go into her backstory and see why more.
They'll probably give like a flashback of like when she was with Shizu. Let's be real. That's going to happen.
But I am so interested in Laplace. He is such a character.
Man, he just went all out and just like beat the hell. I mean, the other clowns are very strong too. Like they never got beat.
Yeah, no.
That's the thing. So it is still like a thing where they're strong. So we can't just,
I'm interested.
Yeah. I'm interested too.
Yeah.
Every time it's just one of those like anyone that needs a fun anime, I want to recommend Slime every time.
It's a good. It's got a good feel good.
it's feel good. It's got a lot of action. It's got humor. It's got like it's got slice of life feels at times.
Yeah.
And then they had a side series that just went all in on the slice of life.
Yeah,
for
the
sure.
Slime Diaries. It's so cute.
I haven't seen that yet, but
so
I might watch it
cute.
after because I need some more stuff. But yeah, this is always like one of those I can easily we don't prep for slime too much because at the end of the day there's not too much going on, but it's also very easy, digestible, just
Something
all
fun. Yeah.
Feel good trip.
I did hear in the manga that
It
Rimaru gets
crazy.
menacingly really, really strong. That's all I've heard is that he gets really good and likes to fight and all this stuff. I mean, we already know that. But I mean, like,
because he had that mode. He had
Yeah.
the what was it called? Raphael mode or whatever.
yeah.
No, I forget. Raphael becomes the thing. I don't remember. I mix it up. But he had like that one
Mode where he just goes crazy.
yeah. Dude, he just straight up looked like Jesus.
I know, right?
Or
I was
he had like
"Oh."
the robes and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. I want to see him pick that up again because he had like red eyes or something. That's
he did.
legit his
That's
Demon Lord mode. I think that's like his
crazy.
Demon Lord mode or whatever. So we'll see.
But yeah.
I can't wait for more.
I
I'm
know,
sad
same.
that season 2's done. When the credits hit, I was like, oh no, this is an end of the season type of deal.
Hey,
Dang.
but there's a movie next fall.
Next fall. I can't wait.
Me too. I hope they announce after the movie. I hope they announce a season 3 because we really need a
They
season
probably
3.
will. They probably will. Let's be real.
But yeah,
Most
do you have any
likely.
other
Well,
closing thoughts?
Nope. I said what I said earlier.
Same.
That was my closing thought.
We're just both really
Just watch it.
excited for more slime.
Just watch it. Watch Slime. It's so good. Give it love.
Give it some love. You'll see lots of boobs, action, pecs, Fedora, all the
the things.
goods.
All the goods.
All the goods.
E for everyone.
E for everyone's eyes. All right,
Nice.
everyone. Thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, and Twitch at NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo. If you are on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button, not the dislike button, and notification bell to get updates for when we upload. And subscribe because it's a big red button that you can't miss. Duh.
Duh. Easy.
Easy. Let us know how we're doing. What do you want to see next? What do you want us to play, perhaps? Read, watch,
Something.
talk? Something.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
anything, we're making plans for next year for sure. Because it's
Oh,
almost,
yeah.
dude, we only got like, what? It's about to be October.
Yeah.
Well, this drops October technically. Oh my God.
So,
crazy.
we're coming to an end. There's lots of stuff going on.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. Just let us know, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.